Hello and welcome to Advertisers Watching Ads. My name is Tom Ollerton. I'm the founder of Automated Creative, and this is a weekly show where brands discuss other brands' ads.
I know plenty of people my age who are hooked on TikTok.
It's like the Inception movie of the advertising world.
Hey, make a bunch of jokes about how ridiculous the Airbnb fees are.
So before we see this week's ad, let's meet this week's guests.
I'm Jasper, and I am the Chief Marketing Officer at PensionBee.
I'm Drew Moffat. I'm one of the earliest employees and lead marketing at Kumospace.
Hi, I'm Attila Vekani, Global Marketing Lead at Caterpillar.
Right. Have we got an ad for you today? This ad is from Hilton and it's on TikTok and it's a 10-minute ad and this is a 10-minute show. So let's see what happens.
Would you watch a 10-minute TikTok?
No.
Well, you should. Because Hilton believes it matters where you stay. And the people that stay with this TikTok for the full 10 minutes are going to have a chance to win Hilton Honors Points, experiences, swag, and more. Is it going to be you?
No. Good. Don't. But I will. And I'll get those Hilton Honors Points. And I can say from personal experience that every stay with Hilton's family of brands is an absolute pleasure. Oh, sorry. Are you filming something? Yeah. Is it an ad? No? Oh, no. No. Don't do this. Why not? We don't want ads on TikTok. People hate them. No. People on TikTok hate corporations pretending to be people.
Okay, guys, let me tell you why this Hilton ad is incredible.
That look real good. I need that in my life. I wish I could have it. Excuse me? For me?
We paid to stay here.
It's not that hard. All we have to do is make sure every dish we used gets washed and placed in the dish rack.
Except for the pans.
Except for the pans. Those get conditioned with oil and left in the eastern sun to dry. And then we wash, dry, and fold all the towels we touched, as well as all the towels we didn't touch, as well as all the bedding that we can find in the house. Then we line dry the bedding, redress the bed, restock the fridge, mow the lawn.
The link is in our bio. And don't forget, it matters where you stay.
And then what?
What do you mean, and then what?
What's the payoff? Why do we make people watch a 10-minute TikTok?
10 minutes on TikTok is like 3 years in the real world.
Now you listen to me. We didn't make anyone do anything. Anyone that's here is here by their own choice. They stuck around because they love content.
They stuck around because you held their chance to win Hilton Honors Points, experiences, swag, and more hostage.
Have you thought about ending the TikTok with something musical?
Yes. Musical!
Has my whole life been an ad? Yeah. My whole life.
It matters where you stay.
Now this real fancy, okay?
It matters what you say. You think I'm gonna watch a 10-minute TikTok?
I'm not gonna 10 minutes on TikTok is like 3 years.
No.
Spice and sweet with the chop. Can't believe I'm watching the 10-minute TikTok.
From personal experience, I can say
It matters what you say.
It matters where you stay.
Right. So how many votes would you give this ad out of 5? 1, 2, 3. A 4 and a 2. There we go. Jasper, what's the wider context? What are Hilton trying to do here?
People are just not watching TV anymore, anything of more the traditional media. So TikTok is definitely one of those platforms where people go to entertain themselves. Definitely that's where people are more are to consume content. But TikTok is very much known for short content. You swipe up for the next one. And in this particular case, knowing that TikTok wants to go for longer form content, let's push the boundaries in terms of what long looks like. This is pushing the boat a little bit by 10 minutes. So you're looking at a long form piece of content on a short form style platform, And you're also doing it on a platform that's increasingly more popular, not just with people who are 20 years old. I know plenty of people my age who are hooked on TikTok and definitely not on Instagram.
The only person I was familiar with was Paris Hilton. Obviously, it was brilliant to have her be the opening act to bring in a wider audience.
Often in advertising and marketing, you have to take these kind of crazy risks because sometimes you will get rewarded. So I'd love to see what their metrics look like for the ad, because either this ad is somehow amazing performing and they're loving throwing dollars at it, or it fell completely on its face. I do think it is kind of that interesting thing how there's like a longer story, but the other judges were making a good example that like, it's sort of like they're trying to mimic the TikTok feed, right? Like you were to swipe and then you get the next piece of the ad, which is some kind of cool, interesting trickery.
I do think that it was masterful and brilliant. And in terms of targeting the audience, it may not be me and Jasper personally. I do think they know very well their audience, and they know very well the platform, what works and what doesn't. And it is, to me, it's the ultimate meta ad. It's like the Inception movie of the advertising world. I do think that they do achieve the seemingly impossible, which is having a 10-minute ad on TikTok. And they do this by employing magic, a sleight of hand, so to speak. So to me, this whole thing is like I'm invited to a magic show and the magician explains how he or she is going to do this magic. And I'm watching it because I want to know how it works. And in the end, it turns out that there was a magic that I didn't expect, and I'm thoroughly entertained throughout the whole ad.
This is unusual for TikTok, and especially for a brand to do so, because normally we advertise on TikTok ourselves. Like your first response is, let's just get one of our really slicky, nice ads off the shelves and just put it on TikTok. Well, that ain't going to work. But the way they've done it, I don't think it's been done before. So suddenly you've got this 10-minute, like weird mashup of like lots of TikTok trends and styles together. And I think because of the weirdness, a lot of people will have stuck around and think, hey, if you've seen this, this is awkward, share, like, etc.
I would have cut this down into a lot smaller pieces. The part of the ad I liked the most was about like the cleaning and the cleaning fees on Airbnb. And that was funny. And I feel that they could have easily probably worked with a bunch of creators who are basically travel influencers or digital nomads and said, hey, like make a bunch of jokes about how ridiculous the Airbnb fees are, or like the self-clean requirement list is. And, stitch that into, this is why I don't stay in like a VRBO Airbnb anymore. And this is why I prefer a luxury brand like Hilton. I think that may have done better for them because it would have just like branded with the viewers of those content creators.
What can the industry learn from this?
To me, it was the importance of knowing how the platform works, in this case, TikTok, and knowing the audience on that platform and how bold Hilton Hotels was in taking on this challenge that they gave to themselves, and just how brilliantly and masterfully they created this. This would not work on any other platform, and any other platform's ads would not work on this particular platform. So to me, the lesson is knowing your audience and knowing the platform.
What I would like to take away for my team is laugh about ourselves a little bit. Just don't take ourselves so seriously. I love that piece. Like Hilton doesn't really take themselves so seriously. And I think sometimes as marketeers, we are very much like, oh, it has to be squeaky clean and reputation. And actually it shouldn't be. On TikTok, you can go a little bit like you can laugh. We have got a bee. I wonder what I can do if the bee actually would like scare the hell out of people in a TikTok video, right? Right. We could have, rather than having this perfect bee that the people here look to and like aspire to, actually, we should do something like it flies into the Volkswagen van and scares the hell out of people. Maybe that's what this is about. And that's what we should learn, I think, from things like this.
So unfortunately, we're at the end of the show now. Would you sign off this ad in its current form? And that's a simple yes or no. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a yes or no. Brilliant. Attila, Drew, Jasper, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you all next week.